Hello students, in this video we see how to implement stack by using array in C language. You may implement stack by using C++, but here we are using C language. So this is coding ground, which is on tutorials point. I am using this C online compiler or editor. I'm going to use here stack or static implementation of stack. Okay, so here I'm globally declare one stack array having 5 size. Then I'm globally declare one size variable and initialized it to 5. Then one top, which I initialized to -1. This is the index of our array. Top is the index of our array. Now one by one we create some functions like push and pop, and to display the stack we use display function. Now here I am using the return type void for push function because I don't want to return anything from push function, but I'm passing one argument to this push function. Now what is the logic behind push? Initially top is at -1, so whenever we push first element, this top we increase by 1, and at the latest top position we store this n. But before pushing the element inside the stack, we need to check whether the stack is full or not. So I am using here condition if top is less than size -1. Okay, if the size is 5, the last index will be 4. So if the top is less than 4, means size -1, then only we store the element inside the stack. So what is the statement here? Our array name is stack, and first we need to increase the top, and at the latest position, latest index, which is top, we store this n. Otherwise we give the message as stack full. Stack full can't insert. Okay, stack full. This is the only logic behind push operation. Then we are taking the pop function, which gives one integer result. Whatever the element popped from stack, we return that element. So I am using here n variable. If stack is empty, then -1 we will return. So check if the stack is empty or not. What is the condition for stack empty? If our top is exactly at -1 position, then we can say that stack is empty. Okay, so here I am typing stack empty can't pop, or whatever message you want, you may type here. Otherwise we successfully pop from the stack. So here I am using n is equal to stack of top, and then we decrease the top. Okay, while inserting we increase top, and while deleting or while pop operation we decrease the top by 1 position, and finally we return this n. Sometimes we return -1. Whenever the stack is empty, we return -1, and if element present inside stack, then we return that particular popped element. So here I am using the return statement. So these are the two functions. Now only the display we need to write. We are using all the global variables, so no need to pass the array, top, size and all. Here I am going to print only the stack elements. So before printing, I am giving the message to user as stack elements are as below. For this counter variable, I am using here I, for loop counter variable. Then actually from top to bottom we are displaying the elements one by one, line by line. So from top to bottom, so I am using the reverse for loop here, from top to 0, and we are decreasing this counter variable, and we print the array elements or stack elements here, element here, line by line. At this %d is for integer. Here we are displaying stack of ith index element we are displaying, and our I goes from top to 0. So this is the display function. Now only we need to call all these functions inside main. We are ready here. We are using here push, pop and display function, and now we may call all these functions inside main. So first I am calling the push function and passing the value as 10, then push 20, then push 30, then push 40, then I am displaying the stack first, then again I am pushing some more elements like 50, then one more element, but this is, we see stack full or stack overflow message is there. So is there any space we see here, and then pop some elements, but here we need to check the condition if returned element is not equal to -1. Okay, so if this pop function will not give me, or we first store the element inside n, whatever the pop value we store inside this n, and then check the condition in next statement. If n is not equal to -1, then only we print the message popped element. Here %d. If return value is not equal to -1, then only we print this n. Otherwise, we know stack is empty. Again, you may pop multiple times. I am copy pasting this code number of times, and after each pop I am displaying the stack in between to check the current condition of our stack. And finally, so this is our function. We are checking is there any errors. any error, and we see here output stack using array. Stack elements are 40, 30, 20, 10. What we are inserting or pushing? First 10 is at the bottom, then 20, then 30, and latest element. Stack is last in, first out. Okay, so this is the top element, 40 is the top element, and we are displaying. Then what happened? Push 50. We are not displaying. That's why only we are not seeing 50 in stack. After pushing 50, there is no any problem, but after pushing 50 element, there are 5 elements in our stack, and while we push 60 and 70, there will be the error stack full. So this is correct program actually. We are pushing the elements, 4 elements we first push inside stack, then display, then push 50, it is okay. Then for 60 and 70 there is message stack full, 2 times message we will get, see here. Then pop, we are calling pop function, so popped element is 50 because our top element is 50, latest inserted element, pushed element is 50, so this is correct. Then stack elements are these. After pop 50, we get 40, 30, 20 and 10. Then again we pop, so we will get 40 as a pop element. Then stack elements are 30, 20, 10. Then again popped element 30, and stack elements are 20 and 10. So in this way you can implement the stack by using array or static implementation of stack here. You may do the menu driven program as well. Menu driven means you can display the choice as one as push, then second is pop, then third one is exit, and so in this way you can do the menu driven program also for this stack implementation. So do it by yourself, and see you in next video where we implement the queue by using array, means static implementation of queue, where the queue is first in first out data structure, which is again linear data structure, one of the linear data structure. So see you in next video where we implement the queue by using array in C language.